Say to the people what you want them to watch.
Please watch Inuyasha.
Do you have a reason why?
It is the best historical fantasy. No, not fantasy. Oh my god. You know why you should watch it.
It's the best. Hello, everyone.
We've done a lot of shopping. Not really smart on our part, but we're excited to share what we got this month of July. So, since today's July 31st, we decided that let's just show the manga that we got throughout the month. And looking at it now,
it's a lot more than I thought.
I don't want to even
5, 6, 7,
think
8,
about the math
9,
behind
10,
it.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 volumes.
If manga's like $10.
One of these is 20.
Oh. Oof.
So,
anyways.
To start off, too, we share our manga collection.
We do.
So, half of the manga is in my room, and the other half is in her room. So, we also focus our collections, like, each of us focus on different things, different series. But we share our collection. We have this same collection.
Yeah, it's like, it's our manga library, but it's in 2 different locations. But, you know, I have most of the shonen, and then...
I have most of the slice of life, and seinen, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, mine's really just shonen.
Yeah, yours is really just shonen, except for, like, Welcome to the Ballroom, which I would argue is not shonen, but, like...
Well, low-key, it is.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just get into it. You can start with your first.
At first, I got Volume 9 of Black Clover. It's, very cool cover. I'm, like, looking at these covers for the first time in a while. They're actually really cool. I got Volume 10 of Black Clover. I got Volume 11 of Black Clover. And I got Volume 12. So, my Black Clover manga collection is up to Volume 12 at the moment.
And first thing that I bought is a new series. Well, it's not new, but it's new to English print. Blue Lock. Here it is. If you have not read Blue Lock, do yourself a favor
read
Blue Lock. It's so good. I'm so excited for the anime. It's just so cool. And look at how cool the cover is. I don't know why. I just, like, these colors make my brain go, woo!
Yeah, and it is one of the more, like, bigger volumes of things. So this one was, how much? It was
$12.99, but with the Barnes & Noble membership, it was about $11.
Yeah.
So this was a really cool one.
But something to keep in mind. One of my other shonen that I'm collecting that is fairly new to English print is Kaiju number 8.
Mm-hmm.
Volume 3 was out. I got 1 and 2, not in July, but I got them in June. So it's only up to Volume 3 right now in print. But I highly if you like Jujutsu Kaisen, I highly recommend getting into this because this is very similar vibes. And it's funny, and there's lots of action, and good character development, and lots of rad characters, like, really cool people. So, this is a good read. And it doesn't require a lot of brain power compared to Jujutsu Kaisen.
I would agree.
Check this out.
Next thing I got is one of my favorite series. It's Noragami. If you listen to the podcast, you know I love Noragami so much.
And the covers are really pretty.
The covers, Noragami's right here. I really like the covers. I got Volume 7. I'm on the hunt for Volume 8. I cannot find it anywhere now, but in July I just got Volume 7. If you don't know what Noragami is, it's about a stray god. Check it out. It's so good.
It is pretty good.
One of my faves.
More shonen. I just love shonen, but Volume 9 of Blue Exorcist. This is honestly one of the first, like, purchases of Blue Exorcist in a while that, like, they've done. But, we went to Second and Charles one day, and someone, I guess, donated, not donated, but, like, they sold their Blue Exorcist, like, volumes that they had, so we got, like, 1 through 8 for pretty cheap. They're like $3 a volume or something like that. So
Second and Charles is a really good place to check for used manga, because I've gotten some of my Hero volumes used, and they're still in good condition. So definitely check out Second and Charles for that. But next, I got the first volume of Komi Can't Communicate. This is a series I've been wanting to collect for a really long time. I love Komi Can't Communicate. I would say I like the manga more than I like the anime, but I do really like the anime as well. But I'm caught up on the manga as it is now, so I decided to start collecting it, and I'm really happy that I started collecting it. So I got volume 1 of this. This is a really good manga for anyone who has social anxiety. Komi's a very relatable character. I really enjoy the series.
I feel like once you get more volumes, I'll probably start reading it.
You should. It's so good.
So, this isn't shonen. I don't know what I would characterize this as, but I've been seeing Witch Hat Atelier, like however you say that, on TikTok. Mm-hmm. So I saw that they finally had volume 1 at BAM, and I was just like, maybe it's fate. Like, maybe I just need to grab it. So I grabbed it. I'm only a little bit in. I think I'm 2 chapters into this volume, but so far so good. I'm really enjoying it, and it's very pretty art. So I can't really talk much on it yet. I probably will give like a manga update later in a different video or in like our podcast. But if you like magic, if you like someone wanting to be a magician, wizard person, and they're not born with magic like magicians and wizards are, then if you want to follow her story, this is one to go for, because so far it's pretty good.
Have volume 11 of My Hero Academia. I am so weird when it comes to collecting My Hero. I love this series. That's why we started getting it. But for some reason, I'm like, if the volume's there, I don't need it. It's when the volume's not there that I'm like, I need it. And so 11 was out of stock for a little bit, and then I finally saw it, and I was like, all right, so I got My Hero 11. All Might looks so rad in this cover.
Yeah, he does look pretty cool in that one.
He looks so cool. But My Hero Academia, super excited for the 6th season. I need to catch up on the manga. I'm really behind.
Too.
Like, I know what happens because I've seen all the spoilers. Just because I just have.
We actively search for My Hero spoilers, so.
But I don't know what happened. I just missed a chapter one week, and then I was like, okay. And then I need to pick it back up.
That was me with Black Clover, but now I'm like caught up reading it digitally.
You only have that left. I bought so much.
Emily has way more volume left. I'm on my last like segment of stuff, but so slowly but surely collecting One Piece. I'm trying to get the 90s finished with before I look for the rest. But got volume 93, mostly Wano, so 93, and then I found 95, and then I got volume 100 when it released. Volume 100 looks so cool.
I really like the cover for volume 100.
I think, okay, so I have volume 1 through 6, and then I have 93 to 100, but without volume 94. Because 94, I guess, has been, like, out of stock everywhere. Like, people are not finding it, so... slowly but surely, I'll get there, and then I'll start in my 80s, and then I'll backtrack. But you know, like, if they have volume 7, like, I'm gonna get volume 7, but they don't really, like, with One Piece volumes, if, like, you're searching and actively trying to buy them in store, it's usually, like, volume 1, and maybe 2, and then
volume
it's, like,
1 is hard to find
it's, like, some of the 80s. It's, like, goes 1 to, like, 80-something.
Yeah.
And then the 90s, and obviously, like, the newest volume out, so, like, 100.
Yeah.
But then... It's very hard to shop for, like, single volumes of One Piece in stores. So people recommend getting the box set, but then I don't have, like, $180 to drop on a box set.
Yeah.
In one go. So.
Speaking of box sets, and the big 3, and Shonen, Bleach. I recently got into Bleach. I had not seen Bleach. I'm not done with it by any means, but, I saw this cover for the Bleach 20th anniversary, and, like, I had to cop it. Are you kidding me?
It is
That's
pretty rad
really rad. And so I was like, I have to get it. And So Bleach is another series we're starting to collect slowly, but surely. But I really like Bleach, and come on, how could I not get this? Like, even the feel it.
Feels so nice. If you're a fan of Bleach, get it.
So, next, okay, I'm almost done.
Not really.
I got Volume 1 of Joramia.
Mm-hmm.
Joramia is so good, and I wanted to read the manga from start to finish, so I was like, well, if I'm going to read the manga from start to finish, I might as well
collect it.
So, Joramia Volume 1, I couldn't find this anywhere for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, BAM didn't have it, the Barnes & Noble that you went to didn't have it, Second and Charles didn't have it. I finally found it at, like, my local Barnes & Noble today. So, got Volume 1. Next we're getting into the same author.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of this author.
Three different
versions. Rumiko Takahashi. I hope I said that correctly. I want to be respectful to her name, but she is my favorite author, and you will see. I got Volume 1 and 2 of Mao. This is a series that I've always seen on the shelf, and I'm like, that looks so rad. That looks like something I would like to read and collect. And then I looked at the author's name and I was like, no shit. She created Inuyasha, which is my favorite series of all time. So I got Volume 1 and 2. I actually haven't read Volume 2 yet. That's why I didn't get any more of these volumes, because I haven't read the second one. I read Volume 1 though. It's just so good. But basically she is able to go back in time, and they basically find out that, like, this is the main character, Mao, that they're cursed by the same person. And so their whole thing is they're trying to break the curse. So I've really been enjoying this series so far. So next month, in next month's haul, you will definitely see more volumes of this. I just have not read the second volume, which is why I haven't gotten others. Continuing on, this is really funny, because when I was watching Inuyasha and you were like, oh my gosh, it's Yoshihime, and I go,
Yoshihime is the sequel to Inuyasha, because it deals with, spoiler, their kids. So
yes,
it's like Naruto's Boruto, but better.
But
way better.
Better than Boruto. Yoshihime, also, like, look at the cover. Like, they look so cool. I actually love the sequel series to Inuyasha. I think it's so good. I think the characters are actually really well written. That's just my opinion.
When I finish Soul Eater, we can pinky promise right now and have this on video. I'll start watching Inuyasha. I'll pinky promise after I finish Soul Eater. See you later. Beep.
Do you see the tears?
You're gonna need it with me. Do not cry. Oh my god. Listen, it's because you watched One Piece because I forced you to, but
you're gonna watch Inuyasha.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm not.
Call Dana right now. Dana?
I'm gonna call Dana right after this. I'm gonna be like, I got it on video. Look at how red I just got. Anyway, Yoshihime, really good series. Good. I'm really happy that the manga is in English print now. So, starting to collect this. A lot of these volumes were because I wanted to start collecting things, so I started buying volumes.
It's a lot of volume ones.
And the last one is the last volume one. Speaking of, it's Inuyasha.
Shocker.
Wanted to collect. I wanted to collect this, but what was stopping me was their Vizbigs, and Vizbigs are expensive.
And it's only Vizbig.
Yeah, like they don't have, like you can buy someone's collection, but again, I didn't have, and you know, you could make the argument, why don't you just save up and wait to buy it? But like,
I want it now.
I want it now. And so all of this was my Inuyasha corner, but it's now down because I have the volumes here. But this is the Vizbig volume. I think the characters look so cool in the manga. I think they look awesome.
Honestly, I like that it's bigger.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier to read since it's big.
I just love, you guys know, if you listen to the podcast, you know, I'm a big fan.
She's a really big fan of Inuyasha.
I love Inuyasha so much, so I'm really happy to start collecting this. I'm going to do this very slowly because these are $20. I honestly might get most of them on Right Stuff, but I'm looking at this and I'm like, I got
It's
I just got more than I thought I was gonna get.
well, good thing that a lot of the stuff we're already, like, the series we're collecting, so we're done. Well, the only series that we're done with is Demon Slayer, and then Daytime Shooting Star, and Haiku.
Thank you guys for watching. If you are not subscribed,
Subscribe.
There you have it.
listen to our podcast weekly. Thank you to everyone who listens.
Oh, say that again.
Listen to the podcast.
There you go. Have
Thank
it
you
again.
to everyone who listens. And we will see you this Friday, whenever this comes out, for our podcast episode. Okay.
Bye.